CT scanning is used a lot in medical situations, and these are used to eat common things like bone breakages, but also disease progression. And often these scans need to be calibrated so that density of different body tissues can be calculated. Typically, this uses density phantoms that are synthetic materials of known density. These are scanned alongside specimens, and then from that you can calculate the density of things like the bone. New techniques have been developed called phantomless techniques, and these mean that you can use other body tissues to calibrate the scans. So things like bone pathologies, you can use blood, fat, muscle tissues to calibrate these scans. Now, in archaeological material, paleontological material, and osteological material, there's typically no soft tissue, so these methods are not applicable. So in a new study, we wanted to see if dental tissue can be used for this purposes. Now, this is using micro-CT scans like this one here. These are higher resolution than the CT scans. And from this, you can look at, you can create 3D models of fossils, of archaeological material. But typically, the density of the actual bone tissue is not studied. It's just used to create these 3D models. So we wanted to see if, especially in archaeological material, teeth could be used to calibrate these scans. So we had a large sample, including archaeological human samples, as well as clinically extracted human teeth. And the aim was to see if the variation in mineral density of these dental tissues, so enamel and dentine, is small enough that these can be used for calibrating for bone. And the results published in the American Journal of Biological Anthropology, we found that there is very little variation, as long as very particular areas in the tooth crown is studied. Things like the outer enamel can change through the life of an individual, and close to the pulp chamber can also vary across an individual's lifespan. So as long as these very particular areas of the enamel and dentine are recorded, it's a reliable method for calibrating micro-CT scans. So the idea is that this can be used for paleopathology, so to look at health, disease, behavioral practices of past populations, but also can be used in evolutionary studies, so comparing different species. As long as there's a dentition present in the scan, it can be used for these purposes.